Welcome learner, my name is Shibaji Debnath. In this tutorial video, I will be talk about how can manage theme management system in our Flutter applications like this. If you want to change your application's theme using button, so you can change your theme, and how can apply the new theme or custom color schema in your applications, and how can manage all the themes using GetX Clean Architecture. So I will be discuss all the details in this tutorial video. If you want to learn about these things in details, so watch this video till the end and you can learn so many things from this tutorial video. So never waste so much time. Let's start it. In the previous tutorial video, I already talked about clean architecture created with GetX framework or GetX library, and in this video I talk about how can change your application's theme easily in your app using GetX package. So this is actually basic application theme, and right now I want to remove the debug ribbon, and here we can use debug show checked mode banner, and now I save it as a false, so after then we did not see any ribbon here. And after then here, if you want to change the theme, so that time you can find out some theme options. This is actually tutorial of Flutter official site, and here you can find out so many tutorial for how can create your applications theme for your applications. You can see all the details in this tutorial page, and also GetX package you can manage the theme. Actually, how can change your theme? So this is actually theme changing options. So this is actually very basic things, but how can implement the theme resources and how can create your custom theme using GetX Clean Architecture, I will be discuss with you this topic for the application development purpose. Because if you are creating any real-time application, so that time it will be help you for application development. Okay, so when we are applied theme, so here we can manage three things mainly. One is theme, another is the dark theme, and third things is theme mode. These three things actually need to be implemented in our material app widget. So first thing, we are implementing the theme. So when we are implementing the theme, so after that we can need to be initiate theme data widget after calling this parameter. So here we can applying the theme data. So here when we are applying the theme data, so here we can applying theme data like theme light, and also we can applying dark theme, and this is the theme data dot dark. So this is actually very simplest way to manage your theme using theme mode system. So this is actually very basic things when you are implementing your day and night mode in your applications without any changing. So that time you can use these three parameters applying to change your applications theme very easily. So how can change it? So first thing, this is actually system based theme mode. Theme mode is system based mean currently our mobile and desktop have some features which is the actually day mode features or night mode features. That is actually depends on when you are after evening, your laptop or mobile phone automatically change as a dark theme. So if you are set up that process in your mobile, so your application automatically watch the mode of your mobile operating system mobile theme options, and after watching that theme options, if your mobile goes for dark mode, so that time your application will be show as a dark mode, and if your mobile in normal mode, so that time you can see the normal mode of your applications. Okay, so this is actually main basic part of your applications theme. So currently I just implement it quickly through command uses, because I don't applying any button right now. So currently I am just watch it is working perfectly or not. So this is actually currently work it. If you are applying these two things in your applications mode, after then you can watch this. If you are not applying any dark theme, if you only applying only light theme, only theme, so that time you cannot see the dark options of your applications. If you applying these dark options in your application, after then you can see the dark options after using this slide. Okay, so this is actually very basic things, and after then when you are applying this, so after that you can see the output. Currently Flutter 3 introduce some material design. So when you are applying the material design, so that time you can use material 3, and if by default it is false, if you are applying it as a true, so after then your application's theme will be changed like this. But this is not very catchy look, so for that reason I just remove it now. And after this we are seeing the output of this color. Okay, now if you want to change the color theme of your light theme options, so after then you can use the change your theme color options using these functions like primary color swatch. And when you are using the color swatch, so after then you can applying the color swatch, and from swatch you can change your application's background color. So this is actually primary color swatch. After using color schema, then your application's color will be changed. So right now I am applying default color system, like this is actually default color system already have in Flutter applications. So after using this, your application color swatch are applied and your application's theme already changed. So this is actually very basic and very easily you can manage the theme options quickly. Okay, so if you are applying the dark theme, so after applying the dark theme, so you cannot see so many changes in the dark section, because this dark section also need to be implement these things also. Okay, so I think you can understand these things are very easily you can manage your application theme using this color options. Okay, but if you want to detail, if you want to use custom color theme in your application, so how can implement that custom color theme in your applications? So I just using some color code, color schema from the colorhunt.co. This is actually site where we can get so many color theme from this site. So here I got so many color themes like gold color themes, and also here we have some interesting color like sea color. So this is the sea color is very beautiful color if we are applying in our applications. So right now this custom color theme we are applying in our applications. So how can implement that color theme in our applications? If we are applying the custom color theme in your applications, so you can implement some color theme. If you want to custom color theme in your applications, and so that time you can expand your infrastructure section, and after then you can get theme folder here. And after getting the theme folder, you can create a file called app colors dart file here. So this is the actually app color dart file, and after creating this file you can create a class which is called app colors colors. So this is actually main color schema which actually need to be implemented in this application. I just simply creating a color theme here, and now I want to apply some C color. So here is the actually C color, and this C color actually I am already researched in previously. So I just write down the C color implementation in our application, and this is actually C color implementation, and this C color implementations we are applying quickly here. So this is actually C color variety level, and when we are applying in our applications for schema, like actually this is actually we are using schema, and here is the primary swatch when we are applying. So that time we need to be apply the material color here. So we need to be set up our color system like this when we are applying the application theme like this. So this is actually process of custom color theme when we want to applying in our application. So this is actually primary swatch, and I want to use the custom color in our application theme. So here I am actually applying the custom color theme, and after using this color we are seeing the color schema already changes in our applications. Okay, and it is pretty much good looking after applying this color swatch. Okay, so this is actually very easy to implement if you want to implement your applications theme in your applications. And also I just simply copy these things for the dark theme, and after that I just check it how it work. So when we are applying the dark schema, after using this dark schema, our applications theme already change, and after applying the dark theme just changes the background color of applications, but button theme and app bar theme are applying the custom color we are already created here. Okay, so this is actually main part. Right now I need to be implement some switch here for the changing the theme options. Okay, so for that purpose I just simply put it as a system, and after then I just implement a button in the home screen section. So this is actually home screen section, and this is the app bar section, and right now I actually added the switch button here. So here I just implement here switch, and this switch have value is true, and currently I just simply implement functions, and here we can got some value which actually set up here. So this is actually main part of the switch application. So here I already apply the switch, and after applying this switch can be change our applications theme using this switch. How can set up the switch value? For this purpose we are actually using GetX package for data management purpose. Here have some controller options here already. So here we can take a variable which call final and is dark equal to false. So then it is actually we are using the obs means this is actually observable object, and when we are applying this is dark mode as a false, that means this is the actual light mode, and for that purpose this actually is a false. Actually currently it is not a dark. if we want to change the theme options, so that time we can apply the change theme mode. We can change theme mode, and here we can pass the value theme mode as a boolean value. So when we are applying the theme value, so after that we can set up that value like this, because it is actually required when we are using the obs for the variable, because this is actually rx boolean. Rx boolean is a special type of object which is actually check out the changes of our application state. So for that purpose, when we are set up the value, so that time we can check the value like this, and when we want to set up the value, so that time we can set up the value like using this process. Okay, so this is actually very simple thing, and we are getting some error, not error, actually we are get some suggestions. So for remove that suggestions, we can remove the functions, because that functions are not uses in our applications. For that purpose we can remove that functions. Okay, so after remove that functions, this is actually very simplest way to see how can manage the data in our controller sections, and this part we can implement with the switch. Okay, so here we are already applying the switch here, and this switch need to be applying to observe the value. So in the last video I already talk about how can observe the value. So this is actually value need to be observed from the controller object, and this is actually rx value, which is the actually variable, and this variable give us the value which is actually required to see to change. So this is actually a value which is want to observe. So if we want to observe this value, so that time we need to be obs wrapper, because this obs wrapper are actually observe the observe this value actually. So for that purpose we can use this obx after using this widget, because this widget actually is the partial widget where we can refresh the value simultaneously, and after changing any value, this observer value quickly see in our view section. So for that purpose we can use it here easily. Okay, so observer value which can use easily here, and after using these things, and after using this, and right now we can see the value using through through conditions. Actually, first thing we can check the value from our console. So for that purpose we can applying the print functions, and when we are clicking here, so after then we are get only true value after clicking this. Okay, so that means if we are clicking here, so after then we are seeing the value here only. So that means if we are click here, so after then our value will be true. So that means if our value is true, so then we can set up the value, and we can change the theme mode with the value. So this is actually value we can applying true, because if it is true, so that time it will be true, and else change theme mode as a value as a true. So like this we can see the changes here. Okay, so this is actually very simplest way to see the change quickly. You can use it here, and if you are not want to use here, so you can also remove the condition section, and after that you can applying this, like you can applying it like this, because when we are clicking in this switch, so if you have false value, so that time you can get alternate value after clicking this. So for that purpose we are see the changes using this. Okay, so this is actually theme mode, change theme mode options, or we can change it name, change switch, because we actually applying it for switch value. Actually this is the change switch, and this function name will be change switch. Okay, so if we are got true value, so that time, that means our application theme will be dark. So if we are get true value from here, so that time we can change the theme mode as a dark mode. So this is the theme mode will be dark if we are get the true, and if we are get the false mode, so that time we can get it as a light mode. Okay, so after input this part, just we are see the change. Okay, so this is the true, and true means dark and false means light. So we can change it as a reverse way and dark. So that means if we are refreshed it here, so this is actually dark mode, and this time we can applying the value reverse way. So this is actually by the reverse way we can applying. So here we are already applying the theme color here, and now we can watch the theme mode from the controller section. So right now we can applying the get options, and after then here we can watch the theme dark mode, and by default it's give us as a false value. So actually by default we have false value, and we are clicking here, so that time we are get the light mode, and when it as a false, so that time we can get the output as a false. Okay, so if we are applying like this, so this is actually properly set up, because when it on, so that means it's true and it is actually properly light mode, and when it off, so that time we can see the output as a dark mode. So this is actually dark mode, so we can change it as a is light, because by default we are watch the light. So this is actually we are watching the light mode first, because when it light mode, so that time it will be actually see it as a true first, and when we are clicking here, so that time we can see the change as a dark mode. Okay, so this is actually basic changes of the observation. Okay, so this is actually already observed the value. So now I just customize it more. So this theme are can be shifted in another file. So this is actually basic theme, and right now we can use this theme in the file. So for that purpose we can applying the theme like this, and where we can apply the theme dart app themes dart. So here we can creating the class name app theme app themes class, and after applying this, and here we can use the static. When we are using the static keyword, so that time we can applying the property. Actually we can get the property directly with the class name. So when we are applying the static functions, so after that we can applying the light is the actually our variable name, and after that we just copy this section. Actually we are cut this section from the that section, and after then we can applying that value in the theme section, and after then we can applying the app themes dot light like this. Okay, so this is actually light theme options, and also we can applying dark theme options. So also we are applying it as a theme data, and we can apply it as a dark, and also we can cut from the setup value from there, and after it setup it here. And when we are applying this theme section, so after applying this theme section we can apply the app theme after using this. So this is actually app theme system we are applying into the file section. So this is actually theme already are changes in this section. Okay, so now I just implement some theme options quickly. Actually I want to more improvement in this theme section. So if you want to change your application's theme, so actually we are customize the theme options in our application. Okay, so here first thing we want to use the material 3 options in our applications white theme. So this is actually first part. When if you want to applying the light theme like this, so after implement these things you need to be hard refresh if you want to watch the updates. So this is actually after applying these things we can see the updates here. And now we need to be change first app bar color. So if you want to app bar color theme, so that time you have some theme parameter which is called app bar theme, and here you can applying app bar theme options here, and after using this app bar theme you can applying the theme background. So here we can applying the theme background color. So here already app color custom app color already set up in our application. So this is actually app color options already applying, and after applying this theme we can see the change after refresh the application, and we can applying the constant keyword for remove the sessions option, and then we can change the application text color. So for that purpose we can applying it for the foreground color, and foreground color want to applying white. So this white color comes from the Flutter package, and we are applying it into here, and after that we can see the change. Okay, so this is actually first thing we can get the change. After that I want to some beautiful color in the background section of our application. So for that purpose, here we can use scaffold background color, and here we can use the scaffold background color, and here I already created some color schema here. So for that purpose, here have so many color differentiation when we want to use. So I want to apply 50 color variant, and this 50 color variant if we want to use, so after using we can see the shade. So this is actually shade which actually want to use the application background. So after applying this we can refresh our applications, and after that we can see the change of the output. And now this time I want to change the button theme options. If we want to change the button theme options, after that you can applying the button theme. So this is the actually button theme options, and this button theme you can applying button theme and data. So and after this you can applying the button color. So this is the actually want to applying the button color. So we already set up the button color here, and now I just use the here, and after applying this button color we can refresh our application and we can see the output, our color is changed or not. This is actually not a button color, button theme. This is actually elevated button. Actually, this is actually different type of button. So I already applied it, but this color changes are not working properly. So for that purpose, we can applying the color. So here we can applying the elevated button color. So this is the actually elevated button color, and when we are using the elevated button color theme, so elevated theme data, and after applying this we can use the style here, and when we are use the style, so this is the button style we need to be implement here. So when we are applying the button theme style, so here we can button button style, and this is the actually button style color, and here we can want to change. If you want to change, so that time here we need to be change the button color using material state property, and this is actually very critical to manage our button color theme. So how can implement that? So when we want to change button color theme, so that time we need to be initiate material state property. That means in the button section have various type of material theme state, material state property, and here we apply resolve it. So here I can apply the actually we don't need to check out any theme state currently. I just applying the value only. So for that purpose we just simply use the app colors, and I just simply implement the color directly using this. So after applying this theme, and we can see the change for the background color, and for the foreground color we can also apply same things also here. So this is actually button color theme are changes, and this is actually basic changes of the theme color. And also if you want to change the switch theme, so after that you can applying the switch color. So I just copy it quickly because I already do lots of research for this purpose. So currently I just implement it as soon as possible. So for that purpose I just quickly write it here actually. So this is the color, and this is the another color, and I'm already implement the theme section here. Now our theme already applied here properly. So for the light versions we are implement almost everything we are already implement. Here we can also applying color swatch because color schema is the default schema. So we can applying the color schema here, and from swatch, and here we can applying primary color swatch, and here I just implement primary color swatch like this. And after applying this color swatch, this button color will be changed after using this. Okay, so this is actually everything are implemented for the light color theme. And right now I want to implement it for background color. So this same things for black theme also. So for that purpose I just already research so many codes already. So I just copy all the things directly from my research. Okay, so I'm already applying the dark theme here, already changed. So now this is the actually dark theme, and this is the light theme. This is actually main implementations of the theme management system. If you want to manage this theme partials into the different files, so you can create different files here also, and also you can manage that theme using that part actually from that class. Like if you want to manage app themes, so you can create another file here, and here you can write the name app bar themes like this. And you can also create a class app bar themes. And after applying this you can use the app bar theme ligs ligsd light. And for the light theme you can take the cut the section and paste this section here. And you can also use another theme, and this is actually extra elevation point. If you want to applying for header section you can apply it. So this is actually part. And if you want to app per themes, so you can apply it as a dark theme options, and you can apply it app themes as a light mode. You can simplify it as easy. So this is actually basic theme management system using GetX package. Okay, and with the clean architecture. So now I just quickly elevate all these things for the application, and we can manage this theme using another file. So it will be, we can manage the all the things very easily here. Simplified the imports option. So this is actually our tutorial. I think you are enjoy my this tutorial video, and if you enjoy my tutorial video, so hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family. And if you are new in my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, and we will be meet with you next learning videos. So stay tuned with me.